Welcome to the official AI-CAD-GIS channel. In this tutorial, we will explore how to easily export your spatial data using our comprehensive print to PDF features. Let's get started. To begin exporting, navigate to the toolbar and click the Print to PDF icon. This opens the Export Configuration dialog, giving you full control over your final layout. By default, you'll see a range of standard paper sizes in the drop-down menu. However, for specific project requirements, you can easily define your own dimensions. Simply select Custom from the list and enter your exact width and length in the input fields to perfectly frame your drawing. Next, adjust your page orientation. You can easily switch between portrait and landscape to best fit your drawing. Next is the print area setting. Open this drop-down to choose how you define your export region, from capturing the full drawing extents to selecting specific windows or frames. Next, set your color preference from full color to monochrome. Next, you can choose your desired export resolution. You can easily customize your page margins by entering new values for the top, bottom, left, and right edges. You also have the option to include a visible boundary frame, either on your final printed PDF or directly within your drawing workspace. Let's explore the Extents Print Area option. When selected, the application automatically calculates the absolute outer limits of your drawing so nothing is left behind. Let's export and open the resulting PDF file. Notice how the document perfectly frames the entire scope of our project. Returning to the workspace, you can see the results of our earlier settings. Because we opted to draw the frame into the drawing, the system has placed a visual boundary line showing the exact box it calculated. This print frame is saved on a dedicated, auto-generated layer. You can easily toggle its visibility on and off, or simply delete the layer to keep your workspace clean. Now, let's look at the Window option for a more targeted export. First, switch the orientation to Portrait. Choose Window, then click Select Area to manually drag a box around the exact region you want to capture. Before exporting, let's switch the output color to grayscale and uncheck Draw Frame into the drawing to keep our canvas clear. Hit Export, and let's check the result. The PDF is beautifully rendered in grayscale, featuring only the specific area we highlighted. Returning to the workspace, notice the layer panel remains unchanged. Because we unchecked the frame option, no temporary layer was generated. Next, let's explore the Scaled option, which is essential for generating precise, professional-grade deliverables. Start by selecting a standard paper size from the drop-down, or choose Custom to manually input your own specific dimensions. When using the Custom Paper option, you have complete control over your output dimensions. Just type in the exact width and length required to accommodate your specific project boundaries or plotter requirements. Next, navigate to the Scale field and input your exact scale value. This ensures your final export will be accurately scaled to match your project requirements. Select Monochrome, then click Place. A live preview frame appears, instantly locked to your custom settings. Left-click to anchor the corner. Right-click to skip rotation, or freely rotate the frame to perfectly capture your project. Next, adjust the page margins to ensure your drawing fits perfectly within the final borders. To finish up, uncheck Draw Frame into Printing and turn on Draw Frame into the drawing. Then, hit Print. Let's review the exported file. As you can see, our monochrome PDF is perfectly scaled and completely ready for taking accurate, physical dimensions directly on paper. Back on the canvas, you will see the reference frame we chose to generate. Notice there is no boundary line on the document itself, since we disabled the Draw Frame into Printing option. Back on the canvas, you can simply select the frame and delete it. Returning to the Print dialog, you will notice two more powerful options: Select Existing Frames and Select Multiple Frames, which are particularly useful for batch exporting complex project sheets. To use these batch export options, we first need to define our print regions. Let's activate the Frame tool and draw our boundaries directly onto the canvas. To keep everything organized, see the Drawing Style dialog. Here, you can easily assign a specific name and ID to each individual frame you create. To define a custom print area, let's draw a small, rotated frame near our target. Once generated, we can activate the Move tool to grab the frame and smoothly reposition it directly over the exact location we want to capture. Now, let's draw a second, larger frame. Notice how the name and ID automatically increment, keeping your sheets perfectly organized. Once you've defined the boundaries, just right-click to finish the placement and leave the frame completely unrotated. With our frames established, let's reopen the Print to PDF dialog. Now, choose the Select Existing Frames option. Click Select Frames and choose the larger boundary we just placed on the canvas. Next, adjust the orientation to landscape and ensure the paper size is set to A4. Finally, choose Grayscale for the color profile and hit Export PDF to generate your file. Let's open the newly exported file. As you can see, the document perfectly captures our designated area in a clean, grayscale landscape layout. Notice that our custom boundary frame is also printed directly on the page, providing a precise visual reference for the selected region. To export several areas at once, choose the Select Multiple Frames option and click the Selection button. Hold down the Command or Control key and click to highlight each of your desired frames. Once finished, simply right-click to confirm your selection and return to the dialog. Back in the dialog, your selected frames are neatly listed by their assigned names. To remove any frame from the batch export, simply click the X icon. For this final batch export, let's switch the color profile back to full color. Once you are set, click Export PDF to generate your documents. Let's open our final exported file. Notice how the multiple frame option automatically generates a clean, multi-page PDF document. Each printed page perfectly corresponds to one of the specific boundary frames we selected on the canvas, easily streamlining your batch export workflow. You can also export your project in full 3D. Simply toggle the 3D view and freely rotate or adjust your camera angle to get the perfect perspective. Once you are happy with the alignment, open the Print to PDF dialog to capture this exact view. With your 3D perspective set, simply open the Print dialog and refine your page size. By selecting the Current View Print Area, the system will generate a PDF that captures exactly what you see right now on your canvas. Hit the Export PDF button to generate your file. Once the download is complete, open the PDF to view your beautifully captured 3D perspective. As you can see, the final PDF perfectly captures our customized 3D perspective, providing a crisp, presentation-ready document exactly as it appeared on screen. That wraps up our guide on the Print to PDF tools in AI-CAD-GIS. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more spatial workflow tutorials.